Hello, welcome to Hervey Bay. So if you want to see something really cool, watch this. Welcome to Hervey Bay. It's a pretty standard sunset for Hervey Bay. It's looking quite nice. Looking quite nice. Hello. First off, thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I have just recently hit 3,500 subscribers, so that's a big deal for me. Okay, started out just as a little channel, just doing some videos for friends. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing, commenting. I hope you enjoy the content. Okay, I'm just going to keep doing what I do. And today what I'm going to do is talk about sunset shoots. Okay, so a lot of times people will go out and just point their camera at the sunset and take the shot. Now this isn't always the best option, okay? If the sun is diffused by cloud, absolutely perfect. That's kind of what we want. We want that sun to be diffused. When you're shooting directly into the sun and it's not diffused by cloud, it can just blow out and become like a hot spot in your sky. So when you've got a clear sky, or the sun's not hidden behind the clouds, sometimes it's better to shoot away from the sun. Have the sun just out of your shot and it's going to light up the scene, give you a really nice exposure. Shooting directly into the sun is not the best idea a lot of the times. Okay, if you can get the sun behind an object, that definitely helps. But in this video, what I'm going to do is, this is all out in the field. I'm going to show you how I compose a shot, expose, focus, and just sort of run through my workflow for a pretty typical sunset. Okay, I'm big on foreground interest. Have some foreground interest. Yes, we're taking a photo of the sunset, but just having something interesting in your foreground is going to make the image a bit more pleasing to the eye. Okay, rather than just a straight horizon with the sky, incorporate some foreground into your shot. Whether it's leading lines, whether it's rule of thirds, it doesn't have to be anything specific, just something in your foreground that's going to lead our eye out to that sunset. Okay, but more importantly, shoot away from the sun. And you have a look at these images that I've got. Just by shooting away from the sun, it really does light up our scene and gives us a nice even light. Okay, the sun is very bright, so I'm just going to move for now. I reckon we could be in for a real treat tonight. Check this out. This is looking good. Okay, so when the sun's really bright like this, we don't want to shoot directly into the sun. Okay, it's just going to kill the shot having it that bright. So we're just going to shoot away from the sun. And you watch the difference in exposure. Once we get that sun out of our shot and use that light, everything will be a lot more evenly exposed. Okay, now look at all this side light we're getting. So this is what we want. This is really nice light now. So what I'm going to do is get some shots using all that side light, some leading lines, pretty basic sort of composition. Okay, so let's give this a bit of a shot now. Sun is still up quite high, so I'm going to shoot away from the sun. And we've got some interest now. We've got some nice foreground interest. There's some nice shining rocks down here. So I'm going to use the rocks as my foreground. And we'll just frame something up and see if we can get something that looks reasonably nice. Like that looks okay as it is. That looks quite nice actually. And I'm just going to line it up. I do want those trees in the background. Okay, our composition's looking quite nice. I'm going to show you how I focus and set up my shot. So hopefully you can see the back of the camera well. And what I do is I just find somewhere as a focal point. So I'm going to actually focus a fair way out into my frame, and I'll show you how I do that. So I'm in manual focus, and what I do is I just use my little magnify button. I'm going to focus on that tree out there. I'm going to zoom in on that tree. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is just manually focus on that tree until that tree's nice and sharp. Okay, and shooting at, we'll go up to F14 for a nice big depth of field. Okay, so now my focus is set, and now I can just watch that histogram, get it as close to the right without clipping, and that's how I focus, compose, and expose for everything in one shot.
And you have a look at how sharp the images are by focusing that far out into my frame. Okay, I'm just going to move back a bit as the tide comes in. We might actually move over there and see if we can frame something up. There's some nice bigger rocks over the other side. Okay, so I've got the GoPro set up here doing a time lapse. Sky's looking good. Now I've got a nice little mangrove here. Because it's windy, we probably want a nice fast exposure. But yeah, working with these rocks, we've got some nice side light on the rocks. So things are looking quite nice. I've got another little rock here that can add as a little bit of foreground interest. So let's get down here and give this a shot. The sun is still quite high. I don't really want the sun that high at this stage. So I'm going to get the sun just out of my shot. It's not the greatest composition in the world, but let's give it a try, see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, it works okay. It's all about the sky at the moment, so what I'm going to do is actually concentrate a bit more on the sky, have a little bit less foreground. Just change up composition a little bit. It's all happening up high in our sky now, so what I might do, let's go into portrait mode. Just looking at where all the colour is. The colour is directly above the sun. So what I'm doing now is going into portrait mode. Now all the colour's up high, okay? It's kind of grey out that side, nothing happening out that side. It's all up and down. So that's when I turn it into portrait mode. And now we're getting our scene, so we get all that nice pink up high. Nice pinks and blues. I love the pinks and blues. A nice strong foreground. Yeah, I do like that. Oh, it's a bit chilly. It's fine. Hello again. And the wind's actually a bit stronger than I was expecting. So today the plan is to not use the tree because it's quite windy. At this stage I don't really have a plan. Okay, so this is where rock pools can be really nice. No, that's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. In fact, that's quite garbage.